To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of our outrageous fortune, or to take arm against the sea of troubles, and by opposing, end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep, to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished, to die, to sleep perchance to dream. There's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come, when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect, that calamity of so long life. For who will bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolence of office, and the spurns the patient merit of the unworthy takes, when he himself might his quietus make him with the bare bodkin. For who would fardels bear, to grunt and sweat under a weary life, but that the dread of something after death, the undiscovered country from whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have, than fly to others that we know not of. Thus conscience does mix cowards of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sickled o'er the pale cast of thought in enterprises of great pitch and moment. With this regard their currents turn awry, and lose the name of action. Softly now, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, be all my sins remembered.
Good my lord, how does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you. Well.
My lord, I have remembrances of you that I have longed to redeliver. Pray you now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did, and with them words of sweet breath composed, as made the things more rich, their perfume lost. Take these again. For to the whole noble mind, rich gifts wax poor, when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Ha ha! Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you should be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
And truly, for the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd. Then the force of honesty can translate beauty into liveliness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was more deceived, my lord.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck that I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do crawling between earth and heaven? We are errant knaves all, believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, sweet heavens, help him.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plague for thy dowry. That be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to a nunnery. Farewell. Or, if thou wilt me marry a fool, for wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery, go, and quickly too. Farewell. I have heard of your paintings too well enough. God hath given you one face, and you make yourself another. You jig and amble, and you lisp. You nickname God's creatures, and you make wantonness your ignorance. Go to, I'll know more on it. It hath made me mad. I say we will have no more marriage. Those that are married already, all but one shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery, Go!
Oh, what a noble mind is here o'erthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholar's eye, tongue, sword, the expectancy and rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion, and the mold of form, the observers, quite down. And I of ladies most dejected and wretched, that suck the honey of musicled vows, now see that noble and most sovereign reason, like sweet bells jangled, out of time and harsh the unmatched form and stature of blown youth, blasted with ecstasy. Oh, woe is me! Do you have seen what I have seen? See what I see. Love, his affections do not that way trend, nor what he spake, though it lacked form a little, was not like madness. There's something in his soul, o'er which his melancholy sits on brood, and I doubt the hatch and the disclosed will be some danger, which for prevent I have in quick determination thus set it down, he shall with speed to England for the demands of our neglect tribute. Happily at the sea and countries different with variable objects shall expel this something a settled matter in his heart, whereon his brains still beating put him thus from fashion of himself. What think you on it?
It shall do well, but yet do I believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglected love. How now, Ophelia? You need not tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all. My lord, do as you please, but if you hold us bit, after the play, let his queen mother all alone entreat him, and I'll be placed, so please you, in the ear of their conference. If she find him not, to England send him, or confine him where your wisdom best shall think.
It shall be so. Madness in great ones must not unwatched go.